Take these home and think it through. Or the next rhyme right here. Cause ain't no such thing as halfway crust. Scared to death and scared to look. Cause ain't no such thing halfway crust. Scared to death and scared to shook one.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Court Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doors for Car Sideline. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Dallas Mavericks can please their home crowd. In this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
And a year ago, they avoided a mistake winning the season series against this club.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers, Lillard and Batum, the backcourt duo. Matthews in at the 3.
And for Dallas, Durkin came in there inside. Mayo out there with Delonte West, and it's Carter in at the small forward. Steve mentioned the success they had against them in their contest a year ago.
They needed to against them. It was
a moment to check in with Doris.
Well, guys, the head coach for the Portland Blazers gave me just a couple of minutes. I asked him how they plan to contain this offense. Secondly, he said they'll have our work cut out for us. No question about it. They can hurt you in any number of ways. That's why they're as good as they are. We just have to play the percentages and try to make sure they're getting the shots we want, as opposed to the ones they want. That makes sense.
Hi, Doris. Thanks. And it seems they have planned wisely for a matchup like this against a team that scores so proficient.
Well, you can't just ignore the firepower they've got. You got to plan for it. Map out a strategy, get guys shots, and see if you can get teams some momentum.
Well, if you don't do that, Steve, then you'll get burned. It sounds like they're prepared for the outcome.
And Lillard, shot left block, connects, the jumper drops. Will his first bucket in this one. So for the Trailblazers, their last game lost to the Rockets in Houston.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised three-pointers in that loss. It was way too tricky from downtown.
Yeah, that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great three-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way.
No one's checked in for Lillard.
There's been a lot of turnover in the last few years in the front office in Portland, and it's so difficult to make a transition as a team, to get better and improve steadily when you don't have that continuity upstairs.
And as a player, it's hard, sometimes to focus on just playing basketball when things are getting jumbled around upstairs, and there was a lot of jumbling upstairs with the Blazers, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, but it is part of the territory, and these guys are human, even though we think they're robots because of them being professional. And
feeds it to Batum. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And I thought the key was the contribution from the bench. So true. I mean, a few of those guys came into the game and instantly sparked their offense, and you love to see that from the second unit.
That puts them in the lead.
Really well here early on.
Well, O.J. Mayo stepping into the instant offense off the bench role of the Grizzlies last season, and it seemed to suit him well. I mean, a guy who can heat it up like that can hurt you from outside, and certainly a valuable part of their rotation. Counted on to produce points, and he did.
Front pass the arc. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second hit of the game to go.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Passes it to Mayo. Williams, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And you've got to give O.J. Mayo credit, Steve, extend that bench role, not being a malcontent, being a good team guy.
Yeah, former number 3 overall pick in the draft, but it showed he's out winning by accepting that role. And I think that's more important than seeing whether a guy will start or not. Will he accept his role and will he finish games? And that's what Mayo did.
Trailblazers lead 4. Smith dishes to Batum. Stolen by Band. And now here's Mayo, the break opportunity. Hammers it on to polish off the break.
Boy, that happened fast. The immediate bucket off the steal. Well, one of the things they have is the ability to score quickly after a turnover.
Here's Smith. Right side, Williams. Here's the 3. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Marion. Here is Skinny, covered by Smith. Here is Skinny. And the basket. Skinny's got 7 points.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless. Well, speaking of effortless, we'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about try?
Mavericks leading by 3. Skinny in a 2-guard. Durkin came in there inside. Carter is out there with Delonte West. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And that one's good. Skinny's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Mavericks.
Guys, Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle is well respected as a strategist and an X's and O's guy.
He's got tremendous command of the game. I was able to enjoy working with him when he was with the Pacers as the head coach. He's a guy night in and night out. He's going to put his team in the best position to win based on how he operates.
Here's Aldridge. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Aldridge has got his first points of the night.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing. Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Fires from the line. Lillard with the rebound.
And going back to Rick Carlisle, I think he's one of the best coaches in the league. Offensively, his teams run great stuff. They execute. They pay close attention to details. He juggles his lineups and his own defenses. He mixes in a matchup zone. I think Rick Carlisle.
Nice work on the pick.
Defense really has to pick it up here, guys. They allow themselves to get picked too easily.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Cannot hit. Into LaMarcus Aldridge, and they take the lead. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter. And Nowitzki backs in. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Here's Kaman. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Portland leading. Guys, we've seen some excellent offense about them.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Plenty of daylight on action. Their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Bobois. Will it go? And he finishes on the way.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team. Well, they got to collapse in there and everybody conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Kaman against Leonard. David. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Nowitzki. He nails it. He works it up. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, he makes a lot of tremendous plays at that end of the court.
We see it from him every game.
Babbitt, good.
Just like they drew it up, fella.
Bobois with the ball. Now Smith.
Man, that was a real hard. A little added hang time right there.
Yeah, letting himself down easy, it looks like.
Soft landing. Yeah, a little better for the knees, so I don't blame him.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff. The Trailblazers have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Hickson sets the screen.
The dish, the Price.
Swiped away. Here's Skinny. Gets the bucket. Skinny.
Guys that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him make many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
The feed in front of.
And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break.
Yeah, very opportunistic defense there, leading to those points. That's exactly what they'll do to you, see? They will pounce on your face.
Price with the ball. He dishes it to Babbitt. A 3-ball. That's good. 8 points for him.
Yeah, there's something like about his game, but his ability as a spot-up shooter is what I like most. You know, you got to admire somebody who just...
Quarter ends in a tight one. Trailblazers by 3. We'll be back right after halftime for the start of the in a bit.
Now, presented by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studio, they're at the breakout at American Airlines Center. What's been a tight game? Trailblazers in a close with the Dallas Mavericks.
It's a disciplined team, and when it comes to boxing out, controlling the backboard with fundamental play, we've seen it so far.
Some great work out there by Damian Lillard.
He's got 8 points, and as usual, he's been handing out a lot of assists. And on the other side, Dallas just keeps on scrapping. A strong beginning to the season. They've wasted no time in getting off on the right foot. Great activity defensively. They're taking measured risks, trying to force turnovers, putting a lot of pressure on that end of the floor. And that will be all for us. Thanks for stopping in.